number one, progress posts. Yeah, so like you'll have seen on LinkedIn, like anytime there's some kind of like rags to riches kind of narrative, like people absolutely lap it up. So that's 100% something that you can emulate in your content. Obviously, I guess the general story arc of that is you start off bad at something and you become good at something. There's some kind of bumps along the way. I think, you know, to sort of separate yourself from the kind of, there is like a lot of dross content on LinkedIn that kind of uses this and like comes up like just basically clear lies are in there, like about, I don't know, you know, all sorts of stuff about seeing a dog in the street or whatever. So yeah, to sort of differentiate yourself from that, try and back yourself up with data and just always try and be adding value and like speak about your niche, not just about generic stuff as well. I think that's you're always going to have a ceiling when you're just speaking about generic things, I think. Pain point posts, so those kind of posts aim to quickly solve your target audience's problems. So if you recently discovered a hack that you think might help other people in your space, and share it. I know that I did a post some time ago about a kind of Google Analytics hack that I learned from my mentor, and that went down really well. Like it just wasn't something that I would ever have known had he not told me about it. So I felt like I should share it, and yeah, people responded to that really well. And then finally, kind of niche value add posts, the other main one that I like. So these posts sort of help your target audience reach their career ambitions. So I guess it's just an educational piece, really, where people can really sort of get down into the granular details of things and potentially have those debates and like have those real deep and meaningful conversations about a specific topic. I think these are unlikely to be posts that are going to be liked by thousands of people, but like what you will get is kind of like rich engagement on them, which is they're sort of the posts that are really going to help you kind of like build a community. Obviously there are like a myriad of other posts that you can try, but I think with whatever you do, just try and have some kind of balance. So I remember like probably fairly on in my personal branding kind of like journey, I was like posting like really niche kind of like value add stuff all the time, and I think ultimately just people do get bored of the same kind of stuff all the time. If you can mix it up a little bit, like go for an odd crowd pleaser, like think about like if you're doing content, you think top, middle and bottom of the funnel, like there should be some kind of like balance between, you know, the parts of the funnel that you're serving. So yeah, I think it's just key to have that balance, like have those niche value add posts, have the odd post, which is just kind of a general comment about like maybe the industry or like a problem that's facing people. And then, yeah, like people won't switch off as much as they would, I think, I think it's better if you're going to go down either of these routes. It's better to go down a niche value add route, because at least you're like giving people something that's going to be useful, but just definitely don't always do the kind of clickbait stuff that actually doesn't add anything. It's more like just contrarian or anything like that, because I think people just find it dull after a while.